Hey you guys, PJD here. I hope you're all doing well. This is a What's New This Week video. So many things to discuss with you today. I'm just going to start with a quick little makeup thing. There was this fall edit collection that was released through ColourPop. I got their blush from their terracotta division. This one is called Bordeaux. And look at this. I'm just going to take the lid off. I'm not wearing blush right now, so I'm going to actually show you what it looks like on the face. Of course, it has that same feeling that all the other ColourPop blushes have. It feels, you know, nice and soft and gushy. You can apply it with, you know, whatever you want, but I prefer to do either with the fingers or with a stippling brush. Don't have a stippling brush right here, so I'm actually going to go in with the fingers. Look. And the foundation that I'm wearing right now, I actually did a video on, and a little demo just so you can see how that all applies. You can already see dark spot peeking through right there. But anyhow, yeah, so you'll see that. And that foundation is also in this What's New This Week. But look, that's terracotta. Let me do a little. And I actually think this particular blush can be used as a little highlight too. Yeah, so there it is, just a little flush of color. Of course, you can apply more, build it up, but for me, I think I'm going to stop right there. How's that? How's that for you? All right, sorry, drop the lid. And you know you don't want these to dry out. So anyway, yeah, so this is terracotta. I'm sorry, it's from the terracotta collection. It's called Bordeaux. Here it is on my hand. Yes. And I also got from the fall edit collection. I had already swatched the lipsticks and everything, so you saw that in a separate ColourPop video. But I also got from their collection Seeker. And this is an eyeshadow. Look at that. All right, so I'll show you that color. Let me just build it up a little bit more so you can see it a little better. There we go. Okay. Should I put a little on the lid? Just so you can see. And I do love how you can simply apply ColourPop shadows, oops, with your finger. Look at that. So that's the color. Okay. Yeah. Pigmented and nice. It shows up on me, I think, rather well. There we go. And this one again is called Seeker. And Seeker. Okay, and the price and everything will be down below, but it's typical ColourPop prices. This is $5 and the blush is $8. Now, I did do some skincare things. I want to get to that. This is a company that was new to me through the Sephora site when I saw them. It is a Korean beauty product. The company name Neojin, right there on the side. The thing about this one is right here at the bottom, this chamber at the bottom, you can perhaps make out the leaves, green tea. Right, so it has green tea at the bottom, and it's not like the leaves come up when you pump it out. It kind of comes out in mousse formula like that. Right? I just did the slightest pump or tap on the top nozzle because this can really pump out a lot, right? Like it could, like technically I think one full pump can do my entire face, but I usually do 1.5. But anyhow, when you pump it out, as you can see right here, leaves don't come out or anything. It's like it's sealed within that chamber, but I can see, you can't see from where you are, but there are little holes in there. So it's like releasing the benefits of the green tea without letting the leaves actually pass through and, you know, come into your hand or anything, your palm, as you're attempting to pump out some product to wash your face. So yeah, so this is Neojin. As you can see, I'm pretty much at the halfway point because this is the product here, right? From here to here was filled with product. I'm here. We're not counting that green tea part because that's just, you know, the bottom chamber. I wonder if there's some way to use that at the end. We'll see. I don't know. I like to use up all my product, but anyhow, so what do I think of this? I think it's a really gentle cleanser. but I do find it to be effective. So what's the purpose of a cleanser? Like to clean your face. I feel like my face feels clean after I've used it, but it's gentle. Like it doesn't feel like it's harsh, like it's dried out my skin too much or anything. It feels fine. I've had things that I think have worked better. So if I'm saying it does what it's supposed to do, what would be better? That it does something extra, like maybe leaving my skin feel extra soft, or, you know, I'm noticing that it just looks brighter overall. This, I think, is cleaning my skin, and it's doing it well, not doing anything bad to my skin, so it's not leaving me extra dry or anything like that. But this isn't so amazing, at least so far. I haven't finished the bottle. This is just kind of like my little quick recap during what's new this week. It isn't so great so far that I need to rush out and like make sure I have this backed up in the house or anything. The price and everything down below. It's not a super expensive brand, so I would suggest, you know, if you're interested in this particular portion of the K-beauty community, that you check it out and see what's going on. It says 100% naturally brewed, so things like that. Of course, it's paraben free, all that stuff, sulfate free, no dyes, etc., etc. So yeah, there we go. This is what is Neogen. And yeah, it's fine. It's just not amazing. I'm not blown away, but it seems fine. Next up from Neogen is this. Now, I feel like Sephora or Neogen, I'm not sure who provides the pictures of the product, but sometimes I'll look on a Sephora site or something and I'll see something and then see it in person. I'm like, oh, that's smaller than it looked online, or at least the image that I got in my head of what this product would be or the size of it. But with this product, totally undershot it, because I really thought this would be much smaller, like kind of like OxyPad, like that size. No, these are so much bigger. It's a big jar. I wasn't expecting that. I'll put down how many pads come in here automatically, but I think it's like 30. They recommend that you clean your skin, then you look how big these pads are. Look, look, look. I'm almost masking my face, right? So this is the size of the pad. Big pad. I love that it has, let me just close up the jar, and it says gauze peeling lemon, and you really do get the scent of lemon when you open this jar up. A little bit of like artificial lemon, but for the most part it almost smells like fresh lemon to me. I like the scent very much. I'm a lemon person, so I like that. And it has this little pocket where you can put your fingers in there. This side is definitely like a gauze, like if you had a finger or something that needed gauze wrapped around it because you had some injury, it feels like gauze on this side. So it's not like a harsh exfoliant, just feel gauze. Gauze is not like, you know, this strong thing that's gonna like scrape up your face. But yeah, so they recommend actually that you go in a downward motion. But then I always flip to like this kind of cotton pad side, and I just go over it like this. And after you're done with this product, they recommend that you wash your face off with lukewarm water and then follow with your daily toner. So, okay, what do I think of this? They recommend also using it twice a week. I have used it about 6 times, so that's roughly 3 weeks exactly, actually. I feel like it's okay. Like I didn't leave after I use this. It's not like I feel like my skin is so polished and so amazing and so glowy that it's really gotten rid of that dead skin and I just am ready to face the world. No, like I may feel like that more so with Exfoliate, but that again is not a chemical based one like a liquid solution. That one is actually like little scrubby grains in this exfoliating product that I use, wash off, and then my skin kind of instantly has this glow to it. Really like that. This I don't feel like I instantly have a glow after using this, and in fact I then have to follow up with a toner so that everything is like balanced out again. It just feels okay. I can't see myself at this point, but again, I have many pads left to go. I can't see myself running out to buy this again, but you know, it was nice to try it. It certainly does not like do some harsh tingling on my face or anything. It smells nice. It's pleasant to use. It certainly hasn't done anything negative to my skin. I just don't feel like it's done something so positive that I need to have it again. Okay, that's kind of my mini review on it. It's just okay, but it is cute and it's not too expensive. And if you have sensitive skin yet you want to do some exfoliation over time using some like liquid solution, this may be what you want to turn to first, because some exfoliants may be too harsh for those who have really sensitive skin, but this may be right up your alley. So this again is from Neogen, and you get a nice amount of product, and it smells good, and no parabens and all that stuff, so that's good. Next, I should just mention, just like as I went to the bathroom to like wash the Neogen exfoliating peel off, and it doesn't look it, but it feels a little just kind of dull, dry. See, I think it's the lighting that's making it look like it has some little shine to it. It really doesn't. So, and it just doesn't feel like nice, moisturized, plump skin. So yeah, and that's kind of what it does on my face too. But then of course I'm following right up with the toner, so that balances things out, and I'm kind of back to normal. But yeah, it's just okay. So the next thing that I got by way of skincare is from Sunday Riley. I've heard so much about this brand. There are other things that I was interested in from this brand as well, but like one of her lotions, I know I tried in store, and before I left the store my hand felt dry anyway, and it had blue dye in it, so I wasn't here for that. But this particular one, also paraben free and all that stuff, is her ceramic slip cleanser. It's a clay cleanser because it has in it, check this out, it has Rosol clay, the same type of Rosol that many women use on our hair. I'm trying to get that in focus so you can see that it has black pepper in it as well. This is annoying, please come into focus. Okay, so anyway, there it is with French green clay, Moroccan Rosol lava clay, vitamin C, neroli, black pepper, frankincense, jasmine, and sandalwood essential oils. So when you get it, especially when you first open this up and bring it home from the store, because it had been sitting on the store shelf, you'll see that there is a measure of clay just kind of settled at the bottom of this product, and they recommend that you give it a good shake before you use it. I'm going to squirt some out just so you see what this looks like. Boom, that's one full squirt. Okay, as you can see, it's moving all around there. So there we go. I typically do about 2 good squirts in my hand. Sometimes I do 3, but really 2 is pretty much sufficient. But yeah, so I use this to wash my face, and it has a kind of like woodsy scent to it. It's not like, ooh, this delicious, you know, kind of lemony scent or anything, and some people like the woodsy scent, so that may work for you, but we're not here for the scent. We're here for the performance of the Sunday Riley ceramic slip cleanser. So here's what I can say. It's supposed to minimize pores, detoxify, and clear your skin, and give you porcelain-like skin. Okay, here's what I feel. I do not use this twice a day every day because I can't. This is what I noticed very early on, just after using it, even the first couple of times. It leaves my skin looking dry. It doesn't feel like cracked and tight or anything like that, but it looking at it, it looks dry, even more so than what I just showed you from the Neogen exfoliating pads. It looks even more dry with that. And also I should mention that I make certain not to use that on the same day where I'm doing something like the Neogen exfoliating pads, because I don't want too many things to dry out my skin. So I try to do everything in a balanced way so that I'm not like drying out my skin too much. So with that said, my skin looks dry after using this. Like, and I am an oily person, especially in the T-zone combination skin, but oily in the T-zone, and it looks super dry, like almost ashy, like I want to write on my face type of dry after using this. But again, it doesn't feel dry, like my skin doesn't feel tight and like it's stretched or like it's, you know. But once I use a toner, or if I just throw on a moisturizer, everything feels fine. It's back to normal. This has not made my skin peel. It hasn't done anything weird, but because it dries it out to that extent, I do my best not to use this twice a day because I think that may be overkill. I do think, however, because I haven't used this exactly in, well, I did use it yesterday, but I don't use it necessarily even every day. Sometimes I try to do every other day and just once during that day. So I try to balance that out between this and some of my other cleansers. I really try to use whatever it looks like my skin may need at the time. But I will tell you, I used this during a time where I had like some, you know, little breakout situation, and I feel like this and I did use it at that point twice a day, the morning time and in the evening. I feel like this dried those suckers up so quickly. But again, that's what that targeted area needed, not my entire face. So it may be what I should try to do in the future, just to use this as kind of a spot treatment and then wash it off. But it's weird to like wash your face, like one portion of your face you're washing off with one cleanser and then another portion of your face has another cleanser, because I just kind of go all over, even whether I'm using my hands, the Clairsonic, or the Foreo Luna, the mini little thing that I have. So, you know, you're just kind of in the habit of going all over your face, or at least I am. So, but I may try and use this as more of a targeted treatment, because I think it may be, and again, I'm not even at the halfway point, I think it may be effective in really sucking out and drying out impurities from your face. And Rasul Clay, known for pulling out and dragging out those impurities. So I think this may be spot on with that. And in which case, minimizing the pores, they certainly didn't look expanded or larger or anything crazy after using this. They may have a point with that too. So more testing and everything will be needed. But so far, this certainly is not bad. It's just something that I can't use or I don't want to use daily and twice a day. The other thing that I'll say about this Sunday Riley product is for the price. Could they have made this for a cheaper price? I think so. Like, why is it? I think it was 45 bucks or something that I paid for this cleanser, but I do already see that a little goes a long way, so this should last me a while, so I won't complain too much about that. But yeah, it seems like this can be okay. I don't think that this is going to be my go-to, never use anything else cleanser, but it seems good so far. I'll just have to keep testing it and really see what happens with this over time. But I feel like if you have dry skin, and I was gonna say this is not likely the thing that you want to use, and this actually says for normal to oily. So dry, don't do it. Even them, they don't have dry on this box, so don't do it, because it may be too much for you. But for me, because I'm oily in the T-zone, I really have combination skin, but very oily in the T-zone, I do like it for the extra oily section, but maybe not even fully, because it makes it look dry. And even for my oily section, I don't need it to be that dry, because then your skin feels like, oh, it's dry, and it produces even more oil. So I have to use this with balance. I'm going to try and figure out this Sunday Riley thing. I do, however, I don't own it, but I do have a sample of the Sunday Riley Good Genes. Shame on you, Sephora, for giving this tiny sample, but I'm going to start using it probably tonight. The full price one, the full size one, is 105 bucks. I may get it during the Sephora sale, depending on, I have to really go through the ingredients, see what's in it, and then use the sample also to see if by the time that Sephora 20% off sale comes around, see if it's actually worth purchasing Good Genes. But I've seen some very good reviews on it, so we'll see. This is the foundation I'm wearing right now, in which I did a full demo on, so that will be posted likely after this video in the days to come. So there we go. This is the Clinique Super Balanced Silk Makeup, and this is their foundation in Silk Brandy, which is number 19, which you likely won't find on the ground in a Sephora, but you will find it online on Sephora and or the Clinique store. And if you go through Clinique, you get more cash back than you would from Sephora. I think theirs is 8% or something like that typically. So yeah, moving on with what's new this week. Kind of done with the, oh, I'm not done with the face. I've been eyeing this for a while, and it was on my list for the Sephora VIB sale, but couldn't wait. Here is from Herbivore. I've been eyeing this for quite some time. This is their Blue Tansy product. This is the one that really caught my eye from the line. This is a mask. Let me show you the consistency without spelling it out, because it is a pretty loose one. Maybe I can just show you from the top. Well, I'll try and show you. It's like jello. It's like jiggling. Oh, nope. It's going to spill right on out, and I don't want to have that type of incident. But maybe I can just pour a little here. That's how it pours out. Woo. Okay. So that is Blue Tansy. It does not smell good. It smells minty, but also earthy. I don't like the scent, but if it's really effective and makes my skin look amazing, then I'm all here for it. Of course, all of this information is on the Sephora site, but I will just show you that it has white willow bark in it. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. Coming to focus. There we go. And it says, which is a natural beta hydroxy, high in salicylic acid to gently shed the top layer of skin. Shed, baby, shed. So, yeah, and it's supposed to decongest your skin and all that stuff. It has blue tansy in it, which is an anti-inflammatory, but it's also supposed to soothe your skin, which I am always here for my skin being soothed. It has fruit enzymes in it. So, really nice stuff that it's supposed to do. We'll see how my skin reacts to Blue Tansy by Herbivore. And I also had to get, since I was in there, had to get another Herbivore mask. This one is supposed to brighten your skin, and I always like just naturally glowy looking skin. And I love when masks come with this little scooper, as this one has. And this one is a pineapple enzyme mask. It's also slippery and like kind of jiggly like that Blue Tansy that I just showed you, but this one is completely white, like a little white cream there. Okay, there we go. Hopefully you saw that. But yeah, so this one, and that one doesn't smell good, the Tansy, but this one almost, I don't want to say it has no scent, because it does have a scent, but it smells so light. But yeah, the scent doesn't disturb me at all. It's a barely there scent. But this one, let me just show you the back of this one. It has pineapple enzyme in it. Oops, here we go. And again, Herbivore, so you know things are like you know, all about the plants. Right? So it says a natural pineapple enzyme, I'm reading, right? Natural alpha hydroxy acid to gently exfoliate and rid skin of dead cells. And that's what I love. I love when, like, if you've ever had the experience of something that has really, even if it's a great exfoliator, that has really removed like the dead skin on your face, it just feels and looks so good. So if these actually live up to what they're supposed to do, I'm going to be super happy with this Herbivore line. Blue Tansy is one, and Brighten is the other, and this is the one with the pineapple extract. And I also got, now we're just dipping on over in the hair. I just saw this in Target. It was just a cute little sample from Carol's daughter of the Mimosa hair. It's like yeah, they call it the Mimosa hair honey. It's a hair dress. It's for shine and shine pomade, they say at the bottom, but it's essentially, what's that? Oh, probably something from a bobby pin. It's basically hair grease, but you know, you want a little extra shine, you can do that, though I may not need to, because two other things, I actually purchased that before I got in stock my in stock, I sound like a store, before I got my Camille Rose leave-in connection, because that oil gives me all the shine I need anyway. But still, you know, this is cute. It was like $2 and change. I'm going to show you something else in 1 second, but I did have to try Hicks Edge Control. I know my thing is all battered now. And this is where I am in the stream of things. Sorry, I see hair in it. Okay, there we go. All right, so this is the gel. It's okay. Like, it smells nice. It has a, not a heavy scent, but almost like it wanted to be fruity almost. But I like the scent of it. It does lay down my edges nicely. I find that even if I use this daily, it doesn't glop up in my hair, so I don't get like tons of residue and everything on the side. So it works well throughout the week. I haven't done it like for 2 weeks without washing, so I can't tell you about that. But at least for 1 week, I'm good to go. It holds it down well. Not as well or as long as the hair edge control by Mael Organics. It doesn't hold it down that well, but I'm really happy with the level of hold that I do get from this. And although it may not hold it down as well as the Mael one can give me, if not all the way rubbed in completely, that one can give me residue or a little more buildup that I'll have during the week, whereas this one will not. So yeah, I like it. I like the Hicks. I thought it was a little pricey. It's like 13 bucks or 13 or 14 bucks. You know, so I'm like, okay, Hicks, but it's nice. Now, this is the thing I have to show you. And I got to tell you, right now, I am not going to do a comparison between this from the Main Choice, their new release, which one day they released, the day it was initially released online, she released it for $1 and for 10 minutes only, and I missed it. Some people bought like so much. But anyway, yeah, so now that has passed, she still has it on like a mini sale, because she has this duo together. If you One sec. Anyhow, she kind of has it on a slight sale still, for the fact that she's showing like the real price for these two together to be $28 and change, but she has that scratched out and now she's selling it for like 26 and change. So, you know, close. I don't want to do a comparison right now between this and the Camille Rose Trio, because I already plan on doing that as a part of, I'm already smiling, wait, as a part of the Get This Not That Black Friday video that I have planned for November. So I'm going to have those two battle it out, and we'll see. Those two meaning this versus the Camille Rose Leave-In Trio. And so this duo, let me just speak about this in isolation for the moment and tell you that, and there are some things I need to say about, but first let me just start with the scent. The scent smells like something you could get in the Body Shop, minus that underlying like scent of alcohol that I don't like from Body Shop perfumes, which is why I don't wear that. But this smells, let me let my hair get some of that. It smells so good. It smells like what? Like not, maybe tropical. Hint of floral in there, and typically I don't like floral, but this all together, this scent works. This is where I am with it right now. I've already reordered, I'll tell you that right now. You could buy these separately if you don't want to do them both. If you had to make the decision and you're going on the website and you don't want to spend $26 for both and you had to do only one, I would say go here first. So this is the, can I give you the names of the products? Like, what's happening here? This is Tropical Moringa, and it is a daily restorative spray. And it has biotin in it. It does. And this does as well. And this is also Tropical Moringa. It says oil and honey. We're on a roll with all this honey stuff. All these products coming out with honey. And this is your daily moisturizer and sealing cream. Now, they recommend that you use it in this way. Okay, you wash your hair is clean. You spray this. Then you follow up with this. I feel like this can detangle and really part the waves and smooth your hair and prepare it for something else, because this alone is not going to be your moisturizer. If you're purchasing this alone thinking this is going to detangle, moisturize, well, if you have hair like mine, if you think it's going to detangle and moisturize and be your leave-in, it is not. This is for the sole purpose, at least in my book, of detangling and getting it ready to receive moisture. Okay, it's used for that, or it can also be used for a daily spray later in the week, like after your hair, let's say, was moisturized on Monday, and now midweek, let's say on Wednesday, you want to kind of rev up that moisture again and kind of get the juices and everything flowing. You can spray this on to just kind of get things going again. But this on its own, being the only thing in your hair, I don't think this is going to leave you with moisture or moisturized hair. But the smell of it is good. It says delivers intense hydration and moisture. Okay, while it's wet, but once it dries, at least for me, that moisture, because I did try it alone to see how it would work on its own. Yeah, no, it wasn't a hydrating product for me on its own, but it did, again, prepare the way for this, which is why if you can only buy one and you're looking for moisture, I say go this way. But I really do like them together. There's something about this just detangling and making it just in the best state possible to receive all of this, and for this to like seal all in one without leaving a greasy film on your hair. They leave my hair with shine, which is tough for my hair to actually have actual shine. I really want to show you, and they both have biotin, I mentioned that. Let me show you the ingredients for this right here. This is for the spray. There we go. You can check out the ingredients, and you see biotin right here. So it's not like last ingredient or anything like that. Okay, I need to show you this funny thing. Oh, my hair would be up like this today, right? Maybe I'll do it in the not get this, not that video, but maybe I can just show you on this part of my hair. Oh, okay. This, when you spray on your hair, oh, see, that's why my hair needs to be out of the thing so I could actually show you, because right now I just kind of rubbed it in my hair. But let me just explain to you. I sprayed this on my hair when I freshly washed hair. I sprayed it on. I did a twist. And then I sprayed it all over my hair. And then I said, wait, what? I started hearing like bubbles, like suds. And I said, no, I know I washed the shampoo out well. I washed the conditioner out well. What is happening? I actually went back to the bathroom to make sure, you know, just maybe I didn't get it all out properly. It was that suds up. It was sudsing up in my hair. And then, but it will settle down. It doesn't leave a film. It doesn't flake. It's just a little, I guess, idiosyncrasy of this particular product. It's a little odd that it does that, but it does, or did, on my hair. Let me know if it happened on your hair if you purchased this product. Maybe I oversprayed. But anyway, that dies down. I was able to twist and everything. Followed up with this. The next day, my hair felt moisturized. It looked shiny. There were no pieces of my hair that didn't feel moisturized. And I said, whoa. I honestly was kind of not expecting this to work. And it works. It works. Wow. Yeah, I like it. So it says directions for the spray. Spray evenly on dry, previously styled hair to restore moisture and curls, right? So they want you to use this on previously moisturized hair, which is another time when I told you this works really, really well. But I have also used it on freshly washed hair with nothing on it to get or lay this as a foundation for this, and then my hair still feels really moisturized and great. I just think that this is not a moisturizer on its own, and they're not claiming that it is. So if you purchase it with that intention, you may be disappointed. But using this as a duo, I think, is fantastic. Especially if you're looking for a nice detangler, I think this is really good. If you're looking for a really great moisturizer, boom, this is really good. Let me show you the ingredients of this. Again, I'm going to give you more info and say a couple more things, especially in comparison with the Camille Rose Leave-In collection, because I feel like she is going to release that again during Black Friday. So I would love these two to go head to head. I'll tell you, this also ships super fast. It's like she has it right there in stock, ready to go. As I place my next order, it's already shipped. When I placed this first order to get this, I placed it on a Wednesday. I had it in my hands on Saturday. So yeah, and we're not in the same state. I forgot where it's shipping from, but a different state. So yeah, so that's it for what's new this week. I did get this, which is not much to show, but it's from NYX Cosmetics. This is their Toasted Marshmallow little lip color. There it is. It's okay. Yeah, that's why I said it was not much to show. If you ever want to see it on the lips, just let me know. I'll do that. Or maybe I'll do that in the next video, because I do have some lip swatches up next for you. So that ends this What's New This Week segment, and I will talk to you all soon. Bye.